Listen, guys, this stew really tempted me. I was almost not strong enough to resist. Oh, hi. I'm supposed to start with an introduction. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm showing you how to make catfish stew today. I got this request from a friend who I'm going to visit to make her catfish stew and pepper soup. And one thing she used to motivate me to actually make it for her was that I can record it and post it on my YouTube channel. So here goes. I absolutely love everything about how this soup turned out. The color, the taste, the consistency. I would really recommend that you try making this soup once at least every 2 weeks during this winter period. You would love it. And I love that there's not a single cup of water that went into this. Let me show you exactly how I made this catfish stew. First of all, I got this frozen, it's no longer that frozen, catfish from an African store. It's about 2.6 pounds and it's already pre-cleaned. As you can see, they've taken out all of the messy stuff, so it's really good. I'll put the name of the store. It's M&J something. I'll put the full name in the description box below. And to clean it, I've used some lemon juice and apple cider. Back home I used to use alum and salt, but I don't have alum here, so I'm using lemon and apple cider. After this, I just washed it with plain water 1 or 2 more times and it was just fine. And now I'm just going to pat it dry and I'm going to salt it for about so I'll salt it and leave it for about 1 hour, or I think it was longer than that because I was just lazing about while I was preparing other stuff for the stew. And for the stew, I'm going to be using bell peppers, 1 tomato, just 1, and some scotch bonnet and some onions. And I'm going to be using my Ninja food processor. Thank you, Stanley, for my processor. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Okay, so I've chopped the peppers into a little bit tiny. They're not so tiny, right? Just so the processor can, have an easier time with that. And I blended them in 2 batches because it couldn't go all at once. And I used just the pulse function until I got the consistency that I'm looking for. If you want it smoother, just use the blend option or something, or pulse it for longer. But I did about 6 pulses and it got me here. This is the perfect consistency. This is exactly what I was looking for. Right? And look at how gorgeous it looks. I love it. Yay! Okay, down to business. Now for garnishing, I have scallions, I have red onions, I have green bell pepper and yellow bell pepper. This is all just to give it some color and some more flavor. And I'm going right in. So I put some canola oil there, and I've dropped 1 scotch bonnet and chopped onion, just about 1/4 of an onion. And I'm going to directly fry that fish that I salted, remember? And I'm going to fry this. While I'm loading that, please like, comment, share this video, and please subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so I'm frying the fish directly. The frying is going to take me about at least 25 minutes, and in that entire time I'm going to be frying the pepper as well. Right now, for the fish, for the first 10 minutes, do not touch it. After 10 minutes, flip it to the other side and then let that fry and then flip it again and all of that. But yeah, until the pepper fries as well for about 25 minutes, right? So I've thrown the pepper in. I'm just going to be adding about a teaspoon of grated ginger and a tablespoon of chopped garlic. Stir that for a bit, and then I'm going to add my seasoning cube. Knorr cubes as usual, just 2 for this recipe, and I'm going to add about a teaspoon of my Lowry seasoned salt. I don't know, it just brings a lot of flavor to food, which is why I use it mostly. And so there I've added like a tablespoon of my fish sauce, a teaspoon of Italian blend. I said I would do a video about seasoning so you know exactly what I'm talking about, but my Italian seasoning blend, and I added a teaspoon of peppersoup spice and a tablespoon of smoked paprika, and I'm just going to let that simmer for a bit. Then I went in with an extra teaspoon of fish sauce and a little bit more salt. At that point, with the extra teaspoon and salt, it's up to you if you want it. Depends on how you want it, to be honest. But yeah, you could have gone without those, right? And after 10 minutes, I flipped the fish over, and then I kept flipping, as it gets more brown and more like golden. And then this is what I was aiming at. And even after this, I still let it fry for a bit longer, and I went to check on the sauce instead. And look at the sauce. Don't leave it without checking for too long. It just kind of burns a little bit there, but it wasn't so bad, right? And once that has simmered properly, I'm back to my fish. It's just as I want it, nice and golden. I'm going to transfer it into my sauce, right? And basically, if you put fish in any catfish in anything, be it oven or microwave or oil or sauce, for 30 minutes, or let's say, in fact, for like 20 minutes, that's what my mom always says, it's done, it's edible, right? So after that, I'm putting it in sauce, and I'm just going to let it sit there for about 3 minutes max. Everything is good to go at this point, to be honest. So I let it simmer for like 3 minutes, and then I garnish, and then let that sit for some 2 minutes, and then it's done. That's it. Fish stew done. The easiest recipe you'd ever find, right? And I mean, it's not too hot, it's not too spicy, but I mean, it has just the right amount of hotness to help you with any kind of cold, and you can definitely use this with anything. The reason I'm not making anything to go along with it is because, like I said, someone asked me to do this, and it's the most difficult thing that I'm not already munching down on it. But I mean, I had to be a responsible adult that stays true to her words and does not eat people's food. Yeah, so I'm just garnishing with this, and I'm going to leave it to simmer for like 2 minutes, and this is ready to go. Guys, how delicious this thing is. When I get the sauce to her, maybe she would let me have a piece, or she would tell you guys exactly how good it is in the comment section. Ekene, tell them all. But yeah, it tastes really good. I'm sad I can't eat the fish right now, but like I said, I would let you guys know just how great it is. She also asked me to make her pepper soup. You would be seeing a snapshot of that shortly, and just look at how beautiful this thing looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, man. It's just the best. I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. It's just the best, right? And this is just so I can take some nice pictures and post it on the gram. Please follow me on Instagram as well, and follow my Twitter handle at KitchenClatters by Jem, right? And look at it. I've packed it up innocently, and I'm sending it to my friend. No, I'm taking it to my friend so she can have what she asked for. Now, this is the second catfish recipe that I made. If you look at the suggestion box top right, the last one that I made using the oven, I roasted the catfish in the oven, and it's really good as well. I'm going to be trying some more recipes with catfish, and I hope you guys stay here and watch and try them with me. Now look at this pepper soup, guys. Lord, as usual, it's not mine, so I couldn't eat much of it. I did add some extra so I could have some of it. But make sure you subscribe to my channel and your notifications are turned on, because I'm going to be posting this recipe next week, Friday. See you then. Thanks for watching.